Every day you have a choice. You are the one in charge and you are the one who decides where you want to go. Taking care of yourself mentally and physically is, in my opinion, one of the keys to a successful life. It's where it all starts, by feeling good about yourself, being energized, healthy, and always wanting to strive for more. I have been lifting for many years now, and often people forget that. I'm not after some short-term goal. In order to build a great physique, you have to put in the effort every single day without seeing quick results. The body transformation that I'm going to show you today is over a period of 12 weeks, but you have to realize that I started lifting over 7 years ago. This is simply one of my transformations from a bulking phase to a cutting phase. A few months ago, I made a decision to put on fat on purpose. I did this to show all of you that you can lose the fat no matter where you come from. It obviously wasn't ideal for my personal goals to put on fat and look worse than before, but as I always say, I lead by example. Since I usually stay relatively lean year round, which is more optimal for growing my social media channels, I decided I had to put on some fat if I wanted to properly show you guys how to lose the weight, because otherwise it would not be relatable since I didn't have much fat to lose. And therefore I decided to make this decision, because by showing you how to lose the weight, I can help way more people than just focusing on my own personal goals, which to me means a lot more. Helping and inspiring others is my true passion, and with this transformation I hope to be able to inspire some of you to start your fitness journey and to absolutely crush it. When I started cutting, I was weighing 91 kilos, the heaviest I've been in my life. Next to that, also the strongest and biggest I had ever been. It was time to reveal all the muscle beneath the fat and to reveal the work I put in during the last bulk.
There's only gravity to overcome. 3. It ain't over till it's over and done. 2. And everything becomes 1.
So as you can see here in these before photos, they are taken in pretty bad circumstances. And if you guys are not familiar with my channel, I always show you that different lighting, having a pump, waking up in the morning, eating certain foods, it all affects your physique depending on a lot of these factors, right? So that's how a lot of people on the internet deceive you and give you unrealistic expectations. So in order to show you guys my realistic transformation, I also took different photos. So I'm gonna put some on the screen right now to give you a good overview of what I looked like before I started cutting down. But you can definitely see that I'm carrying a decent amount of body fat here. So those are the before photos. That was the starting point. And now 12 weeks later, I lost 10 kilos of fat, weighing 81 kilograms right in the morning of my photo shoot. And that is the main reason I was cutting down for the cover shoot of my new book. So that was the after physique. Now I think you can see that during the last bulk I did, I really focused on my chest development. It's been one of my lagging body parts, actually has been ever since I started lifting. The bulk that I did started at the end of last summer. So it's been, about 8 months, which is something I always recommend. I did a little mini cut in between. Now in this video, I simply wanted to show you my before and after physique because you guys are always with me in this journey, and I'm definitely proud of the results that I've accomplished. I feel like this bulk has really paid off, and during this cutting phase I've really revealed the best physique I've had so far in my life. I want you to understand that if you want to obtain a shredded physique, which is what a lot of people are after these days, you have to accept the fact that you have to put on muscle mass. You have to be in a caloric surplus, because that is the only way to gain muscle. So you have to bulk up in a way, and that can be a lean bulk, so it can be with putting on minimal fat, but you are going to have to accept that that is going to happen a little bit, and that is the investment you make in yourself. And that's what I've done for the first 2 years of my lifting career, and that is something I feel a lot of people forget, and they never really focus on gaining muscle. So even though you see this transformation video and you see me cutting down, you have to also understand that I've been working on building up that muscle for a period of years in total in a surplus. I think most common question I get is, how do you stay motivated? How do I not fall off the wagon? And I think the first thing to do is to keep taking progress photos. If you have like an old photo, your starting point, always look back at that and see if you improved your physique when you compare it to that photo. So don't compare it to, you know, some IFBB Pro or some Mr. Olympia, because then you're probably not going to be satisfied with the improvements you make in your physique or with the fat you lose. So you always have to compare yourself to yourself. It's you versus you. Next to that, ask yourself, are you hungry for food or are you hungry for results? And just as with any goal in life that I have, if I want it bad enough, I'm gonna give my all, and I'm not gonna let little temptations or things that, you know, make my life easier take over, but instead I am gonna focus on my goal and I'm gonna do what it takes to get there. And that's something you have to accept, that, you know, it's not gonna be easy, and do it to become a better version of yourself. And as I say very often, fitness does not just improve the way you look, it improves your mental state. You know, you set a goal, you absolutely crush it. That is why obtaining the best shape of your life feels so good, because you know that you've accomplished something that many people cannot, and that is something to be proud of. So I hope I inspired some of you with this transformation to get in the best shape of your life. These are my results. Obviously a lot of factors play a part. You know, we talk about genetics, amount of years you've been lifting, there are a lot of things, but this is my transformation. If you want to have more info on like my diet and my training and my cardio, I've shared all of that in previous vlogs, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're more interested in this as well. And in future videos, leave your comments down below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.